Welcome everybody to our celebration assembly today. I've been asking some children today about what their favourite subjects are in school and why. And this is what they told me. What's your favourite subject and why, Harry?
My favourite subject is art because you get to be creative with it.
Bethany?
Literacy because I get to go into my fantasy world or something.
Wow. What's your favourite subject, Olivia, and
My
why?
favourite's maths because I just like numbers more than I like words.
Wow. No, Betsy, no. Tell me what your favourite subject is and why.
My favourite subject is science.
Oh, why is that?
So I always find out new things and it's really fun.
Fantastic. How about you, Poppy?
My subject is science too because I really like finding out and doing the experiments.
Fantastic. Erin, how about you?
My favourite subject's PE because it's a lot of sports.
And you love sport, don't you? Fantastic. Francesca?
My favourite subject has to be math because you can find lots of different things out.
Brilliant. Thank you, girls. Mason, what's your favourite subject at school?
PE.
Why is it PE your favourite, Mason?
Because we get to do lots of fun games.
Fantastic. Let's come to Bailey. Bailey, what's your favourite subject at school?
PE.
Oh, yours is PE as well. Why do you like PE?
Because following my lead and running around.
Fantastic. Thank you, boys. Ashton, what's your favourite subject at school?
Maths.
Why is your favourite subject maths?
Because I'm good at it.
Fantastic. Joe, what's your favourite subject at school?
PE.
Why is your favourite subject PE?
Because I think it keeps me fit.
Raf, what do you like at school? Do you love Welly Wednesday?
Yeah.
Wow, Welly. Fantastic. Thank you, Raf. Luca, what's your favourite subject at school?
Money Monday.
Oh, Muddy Monday. Why do you like Muddy Monday?
Because we get to eat apples and we get to go in the woods.
Fantastic. Thank you, Luca. Lois, what do you like doing at school?
Reading.
And have you got a favourite book that you've been reading?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you know? Can you remember what it's called?
No.
Can't remember, but you love your reading, do you? Fantastic. Thank you, Lois. Thea, what's your favourite thing to do at school?
Do work and paint.
And have you got a picture there to show us?
Yeah.
Show me your picture.
I coloured it.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh, thank you, Thea. That's fabulous. So, Theo, what's your favourite subject at school?
PE.
And why do you like PE, Theo?
Because it's kind of like multi-sports and I like both.
Fantastic. I wonder what your favourite lesson is in school, whether you share any of the favourites of those children. And it made me think, in our school we have what's called a diverse curriculum. And what that means is that we learn about lots of different things and we have a wide variety of activities. And you've probably noticed that over this year you've done lots and lots of very different things. And that makes our school much more interesting. We also have a diversity in school of people. So we've got people in school, children in school of different heights, different hair colour, different likes, different dislikes, teachers with different who look different, teachers who have different likes and dislikes, and that makes life more interesting too. I'm just going to show you now a short video about diversity.
I think it's a good thing to celebrate people being different. I have friends from all over the world and I have some with different backgrounds and religions. For example, Jewish, Muslim. Very little of my family are in the UK, in London. But then we have some family in Belgium, some in Congo. Then we have some in the Netherlands. Celebrating diversity to me is really important because it makes everyone feel unique in their own way and not all the same. My community is it's a welcoming place, so some people are from the same places, but most of us are from different places. What makes me happy is when everyone is welcoming, no one is feeling left out.
Have you ever been treated differently?
It didn't happen to me, but happened to this friend of mine. This kids wouldn't let her play with her just because she was a different race.
No.
Yes.
We weren't allowed to join the boys' football team because, we're girls. So me and a couple of my friends went and friend made a change and now it's a boys and girls football club.
What does diversity mean to you?
Like how people are always like different and like not everyone is the same.
To have a school that's diverse, you'd have people from Africa, Asia, Europe, and like maybe like America.
I think it means being equal even though you're different to other people.
Is it good to be different?
I think if everyone just looked the same, it'd just be boring.
Yes, because then you can get to know people that have different languages and you can learn different languages.
Even though we're all different, we're still the same, we're all people.
If we're not, then life would be filled of only one kind of person and there's no one who's different to you.
It's also good to get a mix of different cultures and have a feel of what other countries are like as well.
If everyone was the same, it'd be boring. Yeah, like everyone liked the same thing. Everyone knew everyone. Everyone looked the same. Everyone wore the same clothes. It'd just be boring.
Yeah.
You can learn quite a lot from people from different countries. Like I have an Asian. One of my best friends is Asian, and he teaches me a lot about their culture. And he even tried to teach me a bit of Japanese, but it didn't really work.
Because if we all look the same, it would be really boring.
What if someone was nasty to someone else because they looked different?
I'd probably say they're being a bit of a bully.
I would tell them to stop and ask them if they would like to be treated like that, and I'll tell them that's just disrespectful. You're a bully.
I'll tell them to stop.
So now go over there and tell them off right there.
I would say that was rude.
I would say to them, don't do that because we're all the same, really. If you really think about it, we're all the same.
Prejudice is when someone is treated badly because of the thing that makes them different. For example, someone might be mean to someone else because they come from a different religion, without taking the time to get to know that person. People often have a set of assumptions that they make about people from different backgrounds, and we can easily have ideas that are prejudiced without even realising it. Everyone makes judgments about each other, but are they fair? Diversity is something that makes us stronger. It gives us new ideas, new perspectives, and variety is good for all of us.
So the final words on that video: variety is good for all of us. Just going to give you a bit of time to think now. So I just want you to close your eyes. I'm going to give you a few moments to think. Think about the ways that you're different from maybe the other children in your class. Can you picture the person you're sitting next to? How are you different from that person? Have you ever been treated differently? Can you think of a time when maybe you've been treated differently to somebody else? What could you do if someone was being treated badly because they were different in some way? Just have a think about what you could do. The last thing to think about is think about our school and our school community. Is our school community welcoming to all people, like the community of the girl in that film? So do you think that we are a school that welcomes anybody regardless of their likes, their dislikes, their colour, their background, their beliefs? Do you think we're a welcoming school? Now what I want you to do, I'm going to ask your teacher just to pause the video and just to have a few moments to discuss what you think. Thank you for all your ideas and for sharing your thoughts with your class. We're just going to have a short prayer now before we move on to the next part of our assembly. So I'd just like you to close your eyes again. Dear God, thank you that you've created a diverse world full of differences. Thank you that having a diverse community gives us new ideas and new perspectives. Help us to learn from the people around us and to see the good in everyone. Amen. So let's take a look at our Growth Mindset Awards this week. In Class KS, it goes to Xavier. Xavier's been working really hard in class to understand new concepts, especially in maths, and shown a great growth mindset by volunteering answers to the class and sharing his methods. In Class RC, it goes to Joe. Great growth mindset, showing a fantastic positive attitude, being ready to tackle new challenges. Joe, you've used fantastic comprehension skills this week when reading a text with Mrs. Cobley and persevering when retelling and writing sections of your own legend. Well done. In Class JA, it goes to Jake. Jake was off school poorly at the start of the week, but he's shown a great growth mindset on his return. He's persevered with maths challenges and worked really, really well with a partner. He then asked questions when he wasn't sure of something and listened carefully to the answers so that he could complete his task. Then he used all of that knowledge in the woods when giving instructions and using directions. He even impressed Mrs. Staley by showing he could count in groups of numbers. Well done, Jake. In Class LF, we've got George. George has been showing a mature attitude all week, persevering with his tests and asking really sensible questions. What a great growth mindset, George. In Class LB, we've got Noah. Recently, Noah has been inspiring us all to be positive when tackling challenges. His zest is matched by his determination and perseverance. We've all been encouraged by his growth mindset. Noah's been working really hard to improve his comprehension skills. He's been paying attention to the information and listening to feedback during group reading sessions. So well done, Noah. In EW, we've got Fletcher. Fletcher, you've shown increased perseverance and determination in school, particularly during maths. You've worked really hard when problem solving and started to give detailed reason as to how you've reached your answers. Also, great focus during assessments this week and trying your best to answer all the questions. So well done, Fletcher. And in DB, it's Emily. Emily, tremendous growth mindset with your maths assessments. I know you don't find maths easy, but instead of leaving questions unanswered, you've gone back and tried your best. Mrs. Waterman and Mrs. Bennett are really proud of your achievements this week. So a big well done to you and to everybody for their Growth Mindset Awards this week. So we come to our birthdays. So birthdays for last week and for this week coming. So on the 19th, Caitlin and Polly in JA. Happy birthday to both of you, girls. The 21st was Charlie in Class RC. The 27th, Lauren in Class JA. The 29th, Erin in Class DB. The 29th as well, Caitlin in LF. And the 30th, Harry in KS. And on the 1st of July, it's Artie in EW. So wishing all of you a very happy birthday. And finally, to our 3Cs award this week, it goes to Naomi. And this is a rather special one this week because this week, on her way to school, Naomi came across a poorly cat. She was with her mum and her sister, and they came across a very poorly cat. So Naomi carried this cat all the way to the vets. And I think that's an amazing thing to do, Naomi. I know it upset you quite a lot, but what a beautiful, caring, considerate thing to do. So very well deserved 3Cs award to you. Hope you've enjoyed Assembly today, and I hope you're going to have a great weekend, and look forward to seeing you all next week.